and welcome to the Handy Women channel. I'm your host, Geraldine Anello, and I am today with Rhonda Stoltzfus. Hey, Rhonda.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much. I'm excited because you are outdoors because you're going to show us a project you did that involves bricks.
Yes.
Tell us about the bricks?
Okay, so this brick walkway, the first time we came to see this house when we were still house shopping 2 years ago, we almost needed hip waders to get to the front door because there was about 10 inches of water on the sidewalk and there was a drain in the middle of the sidewalk that didn't really work very well. And, it was, as a walk-up for buying a house, it was, I'm sure that owners at the time were not happy that it had rained that day because it made the problem really obvious.
Oh.
But the rest of the house we loved and the yard we loved. So I thought, hey, I can rebuild a brick sidewalk, right? Well, it was, so about a year ago, I did it last October. And my husband happened to be out of town on business for the week. And I thought, why not just pop out all the bricks? I mean, how hard could that be? So I started the project and he came home to the front yard just destroyed. But so I will show you this sidewalk. And I gotta say, because it was my fault, I didn't check to make sure that the bricks were still available that were used originally in this house, and they are not. So
how can you even check? I wouldn't even know where to start to find, like, hey, I want this brick. Where do you go?
I found out that they're just like certain bricks, they just don't make them anymore. So I went to all kinds of landscape places that had old bricks that were salvaged, looking for anything even close, and there just weren't any. So I had to get creative, and I think we ended up with something pretty cool. So I will switch the camera here a second.
So you decided to destroying everything.
Yeah, I had ripped everything out by the time I realized there was a problem. And part of the issue was because the bricks were fine. It was just that everything had sunk so much. Oh. So we needed to build it back up about 10 inches. And then reroute all the water in the front yard to get it away from the house.
Wait, how do you bring it back up 10 inches? Do you pile on bricks on top of each other, or you put like
lots of gravel and then lots of sand,
gravel
and then bricks. So it took a lot.
Yeah. So it seems like it would be hard to have it level.
Yes, that is definitely a trick that I watched a lot of videos on how to do brick sidewalks, and we ended up tightening up. So the bricks were much further spaced. So there was only about, let's see, there's 8 now. I think there was only 6 bricks across between the edges originally. Mm-hmm. And so we wanted to tighten it up because it had obviously fallen sideways quite a bit. And in the process, that meant that this little side walkway, I used all the bricks from it to get the main walkway, all out of the same brick style.
Wait, so which ones are the old bricks and which ones are the new bricks?
So the main walkway is all the old brick.
Oh.
That they don't make anymore. And then I had a few left over. So when we got to this, you can see all the edge bricks are different.
Yes.
So I had just enough that I could do the center out of the same, the old brick style. And then we did the edging out of something new. So it's, it works.
So when you destroyed it, you didn't destroy the bricks themselves.
No, and that was the nice thing because it would be pretty expensive if we had to buy all new bricks for this. But they were sanded in, which is what we did again. Where you brush the sand in. Excuse me?
Did you do it yourself, or did you have it done in the landscape?
No, we did that.
That seemed really time consuming. Do you first lay them and then you send them, or do you send them first?
Yeah, so we laid them first, and actually you can kind of see we did, there's kind of this cement on the side. It sets further down, it's more set, but there's cement holding everything up on the edge to keep them all in.
So did you
And
put
then,
cement in between the bricks, or was it all the whole way and you put the bricks on top of the cement?
no, there's no cement. The cement went in after we had this. So we put in the 2 edge pieces to
Mm-hmm.
mark our edges and make sure that we had a slope that went away from the house. I built a board that you could basically like pull it down there and make sure the sand in the middle was all perfectly level and even. And then so it was constantly checking to make sure that there was just a minor slope across it. And yeah,
That was
it
done
was,
on purpose.
yes, yeah.
The goal
So
was not for it to be flat, it was for it to be, wow, that seems even
yeah,
harder to purposefully make it slant a specific way.
yes, but we wanted to make sure that the the water kept going away from the house. So then this whole little, you can kind of see there's a hill here now. It used to just go straight down from the street, and then it was just a big pit right here of water. So the whole yard was flooded. So now we have French drains going everywhere, and there's we moved the drain that was in the center of the sidewalk, went out here and
And you
connected
put
in.
those in.
Yes.
And where does it go to underneath?
It goes, so there's a little lake in our backyard. So it goes to a drain that eventually ends up there.
So it is not a swimming lake.
No, no, it's not. So, and then we also had to, and my husband did this part. He rebuilt some of these bricks were broken up here. So you can kind of see the grout still a little bit cleaner up here. I've been trying to stain them with coffee to try to get it to match the rest of it.
Yeah.
But I might go the other way now and try to clean the dirty grout to match the clean. I don't know.
I love it. It looks spectacular. It just looks so inviting into the house. That's what I love. And I love that because of this problem, you ended up being more creative.
Yes.
By coming up with a new design, and that makes it so, it looks like the original choice.
Yeah, I wanted to stick with what we had. We had talked about doing stamped concrete or something different, just, have someone else do it and be done with the project. But every time I drove by houses that had something other than the bricks, I realized I really liked the look of the brick. So
it looks amazing.
We stuck with it.
Very East Coast, very New England, with the pumpkins. No, it's really gorgeous and so inviting and warm.
Yeah, thank you.
Beautiful. Thanks for showing us how you did it.
You're welcome.
Bye, Rhonda.
Bye.